We've got him, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Coach Jeff Pugh, head coach of the East Limestone Indians. Congratulations on your win last night, Coach. It's, as you know, this parentheses here is jamboree, but a win is a win. Is a win. What did you come out? What did you find out about your team that you wanted to see?
Played hard, and that's what I expect of them, especially this bunch, as many as we got back from last year. So, but I'm gonna tell you, effort-wise, probably the best first game we've had since I've been at East Limestone.
That's great to hear.
Just because regardless of their assignment, the effort they played with, I was very, very pleased. These guys got after it. And, we've been over there many a time to Russellville. And I've been there as a player. I've been there as a coach. I've been there as assistant coach. By far the best showing I've ever had in Russell, Alabama. It's just like we see that big stadium, and, man, they just freak out.
Yeah,
but last night, buddy, it was first. We had a 14-play drive, first drive of the game, and it was just straight down the field. And, it was good to see that the kids first of all, they didn't back down to all that tiger growling and all them people on that black on black, and the big stadium and the turf and all that stuff. They really got after it, and I was pleased.
So, Coach, the other day you had mentioned, or last week rather, and I don't know if this was off air or on, but, about your size. And so Thursday I had come up there and watched y'all practice for a brief moment, and I was in the locker room when the guys were getting ready to come out. I mean, you wasn't lying. Yeah. You have got some big human beings, man. Yeah. And so how did the offensive line and defensive front do last night? Did they do what they?
Well, look, and we still got ways to go.
Okay, sure.
It's the first game, but as far as first games go, and we had mistakes, but man, those guys came off the ball. Yeah. Our 3 technique, 1 technique took double teams on all night long, which meant our linebackers ran free. Our defensive ends were contacting the way they were supposed to, so they had nobody coming off the ball to block our backers. When you got that with a team and spread with no tight end, you're going to be okay. If you don't, you need some more linebackers. You need to get somebody else in there.
Right.
They constantly all night took on double teams, and when you got that going on, and they've got one of the best backs in North Alabama, I'm telling you right now. This kid transferred in. His name's Tay Boyd. He transferred in from Lawrence County. He looks it, and he's a very good running back. So for us to keep him from being able to break one on us and try to hold him down a little bit, that was they're not bad. I'm going to tell you this. I expect Russellville to either win their region or come in runner-up. That's how good a team he's going to have. So for us to go over and be up 17-0 at the half, listen, we're only going to play our ones a quarter, all right? But we had the ball 9 minutes and 45 seconds.
Wow.
He
changed
his mind in a hurry.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because he wanted to see his guys.
We went into the second quarter and he's hollering, "Hey, let's do one more series." I went, "Okay." So I told our players, we're going to score again.
We did.
But I'm really, really pleased with the effort. And look, this is a different group. You can tell they're a different group. They're a little bit closer. The problems that we had have been, those guys have changed because it looks like we got a better core group. Now, I'm not going to start tooting our own horn right here. Yeah. We get overconfident, we'll get our tail beaten Thursday night. I'm telling you right now, we got to keep working on the things that we need to do and correct those mistakes from last night. And this bunch right here has got a chance to be special.
Well, and I noticed that last night, Coach, coming in after the ball game. I've seen after a win. A lot of guys ho-hum, but these guys, man, they couldn't wait to get in the locker room and celebrate with their teammates.
That's great.
And it just real good. But I know he didn't play much last night, but we didn't know if he was ever going to see the field again. And it was good to see, at least in a cameo spot, see CJ back out there on the field.
Hey, man, look, take away the part of what kind of player he is.
Yeah.
All right, these kids were in a very dangerous situation, and just to see, people don't know the extent of how dangerous that was.
You see the car and you'll understand.
And look, for him to be able to get on the field, and I hope and pray those other kids do too, through the power of prayer, and this guy's a good kid, and the medicine that we have today in today's time, that's a miracle for me. And, he's a great kid, like I told y'all last week, but he didn't play but 2 or 3 plays last night live. And, we're trying to ease him back in, but I'll tell you this kid is going to be special too. And he one time we threw the ball twice. One of them was to him on a go route. He caught, I think it was about 55 yards.
Yeah, it was. Sweet.
And What a great night for him to see. How great is it to see a smile on somebody's face that's been through what they've been through.
Oh yeah, and everybody on the sidelines was happy for him to see him catch it.
And Coach, you're right. It is a miracle because I don't think anybody initially would have thought he would ever seen the field this early.
Well, even me. You think about guys getting burnt with some fireworks. You don't think about the extent of. But when I saw it, when I saw the extent of what those kids, man, they were in a very, very life-threatening situation. And I'm going to tell you, I'm just glad to see that the Lord worked through him to help him heal so that he can play this game. Because, CJ only has 1 year left.
Yep.
He's got a lot. He had a lot to lose. So, but I'm proud for him to be out there. And I'm going to tell you, not just him. A lot of our guys, the kids that moved in, they played hard. And to see a smile on all those guys' faces, because, guys, when you move after you've been somewhere as long as somebody's, if you've been there for a long time, it's a tough thing on your family.
Yep.
And I saw tears from mothers and daddies last night. Some of these kids that moved because tears of happiness, because they feel like maybe they did the right thing.
Yeah.
And you never know how it's going to work out when things like that happen. You never know, but that was good to see too, because all those kids got involved and played well last night.
Well, we're going to be covering your game Thursday night. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, I'm telling you, I went to the game the other night and watched West Limestone. They're kind of being overlooked because they graduated a lot of people. But I'm going to tell you this: they've got a big offensive line. He's got a running back that runs the ball very, very hard. They got size on defense. They got speed. Their kicking game was very good. He's doing a good job of doing things right. So, they didn't run too many plays, but they didn't have to. They executed what they had to do to win the game. And look, they could have scored 3 more times. They had a few fumbles, and they could have been in the end zone 3. They could have scored 75 points easy. Wow. I'm telling you. So we got a huge task ahead of us to try to stop them. Yeah. And then defensively, they're young, but their kids know where they're supposed to line. They lined up right. They were where they're supposed to be. So, what we got to do is we got to work on getting East Limestone better this week, or we'll get embarrassed Thursday night. That's what I'm going to make sure that maybe we don't let happen. You got to keep working to get better.
That's right, Coach. Real quick, talk about tonight. Got a drawdown dinner trying to raise some money for the football team. Are tickets still available?
Yes, they are. And this is the first time our quarterback club has done this. It's anybody that wants one, you can contact me or just come tonight. Come to the event center up by the Veterans Affairs, the Veterans Museum. And listen, you can buy a ticket at the door. And we were going to sell 400 tickets to start with. Well, we didn't sell near that, all right? But they're still going to have the dinner, and they're still going to pay out the prize, okay? And the prize, if you got the last ticket, it's $10,000, okay? If you got the next to last ticket, it's $1,000. And then there's several $500 prizes. There's 11 prizes that they're going to give out tonight. So, listen.
Tickets still on sale, though, right?
Yeah, tickets still on sale, and you got a better than – your chances is already doubled.
Yep.
Because of the amount of tickets they sold. And they're going to have the dinner. And it's at 6 o'clock. We're going to feed everybody. They got Wits is catering at 4, so they're going to feed 2 people with your ticket. And you get to come in at 6:30. They start the drawdown, and you can pray, do whatever you want to do, about hoping your ticket's in those last 11. Because if it is, you're gonna get more than your money back, and you're gonna get to eat. Okay?
That's awesome.
Can you buy tickets at the door?
You can buy tickets at the door.
$100 at the door.
$100 at the door. We got people coming to pay for tickets at the door. They've already contacted me this morning, and it's like I said, it's the first time we did it, and they wanted to go ahead and have it no matter how many tickets we sold. And that's a credit to our quarterback club. They're not going to make as much money this time, but people's going to have a good time tonight. I'll tell you.
And they're going to eat good because
you got that right.
It's always good. All right, well, Coach, good luck Thursday night. Congratulations on
Thank you, man.
On the win this week, especially over Big Russell.
Well, like you said, it matters for real Thursday night.
Yeah.
But it mattered to me last night because of the effort we gave. It sure did.
Still coming out of the gate with that good effort.
That's right.
Good.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to toss it off to our sponsors. We'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.